Well, $75,000 goes to the winner. $280 about number 1, She's Salacious for Peter Sims, striving to win his first Group 1 event. Sophie Saren at $5, Analysing $7. Fernando's Glory, the second of Mick Hardman's runners, but she was favourite earlier in the week at around that 260, 270 quote, out to 320. I know it doesn't seem a lot of a push, but 260 out to 320, Timmy, not a lot of confidence with punters there.
She was a little shorter in a few markers, around the 225, 230 mark, Duke. So, now she's starting to get out. I wouldn't be shocked to see her get out even further. I think the more people delve right into her form. I know she nailed the jump and ran a flying early section of 5:39 here a week ago, but she's not normally that quick in the early stages.
Well, that's what Mick told us on Behind the Boxes. He was one of our guests on the podcast, and he said he didn't know where that 5:39 first split came from.
Yeah, and it's after chatting to Mick, he's basically replicated what he did the week prior, leading into last Saturday night's heat. So it'll be interesting to see how she does come out at box rise.
She may be rocks or diamonds at the jump, but Analysing, the other of Mick Hardman's runners, is a genuine lead pinger and a greyhound that we know steps 9 times out of 10, basically. And
I like her drawn wide out, and Mick did mention he liked where she was drawn as well. When we did talk to him 48 hours ago or a little longer, she was $9, and she's currently in around the $5 mark, $5.50 mark. So you'd know what you get with Analysing. She begins, she shows that early dash, and if she does lead, she'll give it on mighty side. TheDogs.com.au, their tips go 2, 1, 3 and 6. Fernando's Glory on top. I like She's Salacious off the inside. 29.8 winner, 2 starts back. She did it well in her heats when she ran 30.03. Well drawn to me in box number 1. I know she probably wants to move up the track a little bit as well, but I just think off the rails she's going to get every opportunity. With Fernando's Glory drawn on her immediate outside, she won't get any pressure, even though she might want to shift maybe one greyhound to the right. She's not going to have that greyhound right there. She should have that room with Fernando's Glory being there. I think Sophie Zaren in box number 8, I think she's beautifully drawn. I would have her down as a box 8 bandit. She's only had box 8 once in her life. That was her first run of her career in a heat of the Grafton Maiden, and she was brilliant on that occasion. Yeah, she came out running that night. And look, Reggie thinks that she's well drawn out there. Reg Gardle, the trainer of Sophie Zaren. She's run 29.7 at Lismore. Same sort of distance at Wentworth Park, a slightly shorter run to the first turn. They run around 4:40 to the first mark there. They run 5:40 to the first mark here. But Reggie thinks she's well boxed. This is a toughest test. I know she went around in the heats, but this is a race that contains some very smart greyhounds. Headed up by number 1, She's Salacious, which is trained by Peter Sims. As I said, a winner of its heat in 30.03. 29.88 winner when on debut at the track, 2 starts back. And from box number 1, it's had 3 starts for 1 win and a couple of minors. Yeah, she began fast. She went straight to the lead and she ran her rivals ragged. 5.54, 18.10, home at 11.93, 30.03 overall. Did run 29.88 prior and an early section of 5.39. She's well drawn. Fernando's Glory in box number 2 for Mick Hardman. Ran up to a 29.72 trial at Nowra when running 29.71 here and setting the benchmark as far as the times are concerned in the heats. Never headed. She needs to begin like she did on that occasion to lead this field. She hasn't got that brilliant early burn like a couple out wide. She's got a chance, but I am not surprised to see her get out in the market. She's Salacious currently at $2.70. Fernando's Glory out to $3.50 now. Let's take a look at number 3, Ziggy Star, trained by Peter Lagosiani. I don't think this greyhound's entirely out of it, and I think it's valued around the $10 or $11 mark. It won its heat in 30.06. And one of the strongest greyhounds in the race, Duke. She led initially and was headed mid-race, but then knuckled down and was too strong in the latter stages for go-forward barbs last week. I think she's a rough place chance. Yep, Ziggy Star currently at $10. Number 4, Imogen Rose for Charlie and Lisa Lamb. The despised outsider in the field at around the $61 quote. It ran second in its heat behind Analysing. It's had 2 starts here at Wenny for just that 1 minor placing. Yeah, would need to improve sharply. Would prefer Imogen Rose in something a lot easier than this Group 1. Geordie Tweddle has got number 5, Light and Lily. It ran second behind Fernando's Glory. Currently around the $26 mark. It's had 17 starts here, 2 wins, 7 minor placings, but draws a terrible box.
Yeah, she's really consistent. Her run in the heat was okay. She did have a lot of luck at the first turn when she was able to get a run through and they all jammed. Look, I think she's a genuine rough hope.
Go forward, Barbs, for Adam Campton, currently $18 with ladbrokes.com.au. It ran second behind Ziggy Star, 30 and 10 on the clock, but it has got down to 29.85 here.
Not the roughest in the race by any stretch of the imagination, Duke. Can get out of the boxes on a quick note. Did lead and was run down by Ziggy Star here last week. Just a bit of a tricky draw drawn underneath Analysing.
Okay, Analysing from box 7, currently at $7. I think she's still good value at around the $7 mark. She'd been in terrific form as well. She ran 29.9 winning a heat, 30 and 0 the week before here, and Adapto 3 starts back 29.79.
She's faultless at box rise. She's got that high speed, great record track and trip. She'll be charging for a Leica drawn wide out. She might cut and run at the first turn. Great chance.
Sophie Saren carrying the hopes of the Northern Rivers at Grafton and also for Collie Miller out in the Central West. She's drawn a box number 8. As I said, 2 starts back. She was unplaced at Lismore, but if you go back 4 starts, ran 29.78 at Lismore and ran second here, clocking 30 and 21, but did trial 29.80.
Yeah, and if she runs up to that trial, Duke, she will be in the finish. Her run last week behind She's Salacious was quite solid. I think she'll take a stack of benefit out of that run. She's now had 2 runs around here, one of those being a trial, drawn beautifully in box number 8 and should get a nice card across following Analysing.
All right, Timmy's with number 8, Sophie Saren. I'm with the other wing runner. I'm with She's Salacious. This greyhound's had 13 starts, 9 wins, 3 minor placings. Ran 30 and 03 in its heat, 29.88 when on debut here, unbeaten at Wentworth Park in 2 starts. Got a good record off the inside, a reliable beginner. I've seen it so many times here at Wentworth Park. Good boxers win good races along with good dogs, and she is now into favouritism and a clear favourite at $2.50. She's Salacious. Fernando's Glory continues to get out in the market, but money for number 1, She's Salacious, Timmy.
Yeah, we did tip this on behind the boxes the other day, Duke. We thought she might firm right up, and I'm not surprised she is into a clear favourite now.
All right, they are just about to move into the boxes for race number 5, the first leg of the quaddie here. This is the Peter Mosman Opal. It's restricted to the girls. Let's head upstairs. Here's Matty Jackson.
Ren, $7 about Analysing. Green light is turned on. They're set to run for the Peter Mosman Opal. Ready to jump, $2.50. She's Salacious. Set. And they're racing now, and she jumped okay. She's Salacious down on the inside. Light and Lily out fast, looking to cross. Light and Lily leads out of the straight on She's Salacious. Ziggy Star in a handy place, third, 2 lengths away. They're followed by Fernando's Glory. Next came Sophie Zaren. Well back in the field, Imogen Rose go forward. Barbs and Analysing. The favourite, She's Salacious, railed through to hit the lead now from Light and Lily. Ziggy Star's winding up. Fernando's Glory checked off heels. They turn. Light and Lily comes back. It's a massive upset. Light and Lily won the Peter Mosman. 3/4, She's Salacious. Ziggy Star third, Sophie Zaren fourth. They're followed in by Go Forward Barbs from Analysing, Fernando's Glory and Imogen Rose. The time around 29.80. Number 5, Light and Lily takes out the Peter Mosman Opal. Jumped fast, found the lead going out of the straight. Wasn't able to keep She's Salacious at bay mid-race, but she's been stronger at the end. And number 5, Light and Lily, at a massive price, wins the first of the Group 1s. Number 5, Light and Lily, beats home 1, She's Salacious. Third will be 3, Ziggy Star, so it's 5-1-3. And fourth, number 8, Sophie Zaren. 5, 1, 3 and 8 confirmed. 5, 1, 3 and 8. And I'm sure this will be a special moment for trainer Jordan Tweddle after he takes out the Peter Mosman Opal final. with Light and Lily. She scores officially by a length.
She did it tough. All honours with Light and Lily. And for Geordie Tweddle, this is his biggest moment in greyhound racing. His grandfather, Johnny Little, has been involved for a long time. But for Geordie, this is his biggest win.
Absolutely, and didn't she tough it out? She was headed by the favourite, She's Salacious, mid-race. She stuck with it, and she knuckled down over the latter stages. She is a greyhound who has been over the middle journey, Duke, and that strength got her home tonight.
All right, here's Mick Cowley with Jordan Tweddle.
Geordie, congratulations. Not only first Group win, but first Group 1 win.
Yeah.
Mate, tell us how the emotions feel. Yeah, you must be over the moon.
Tell you the truth, it's my birthday today. 42.
Mate, it's the best birthday present you could have got.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Mate, did you give her a realistic good chance in this?
Well, she was the slowest qualifier last week. She had box 5, so I wasn't too confident.
Mate, when she jumped so well, you must have at least thought she was a chance of a place, and then obviously overtaken by the favourite, but the way she came back was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I knew she was strong, but when the one got in front, I thought maybe she might run a place, but when they come past me, I know she's strong, but yeah.
Mate, obviously a career highlight for you. How long have you been involved in the sport?
A bit over 14 years.
And family involvement obviously before that.
Father, John Little, taught me everything I know.
Congratulations, Geordie. Go get her and bring her back.
Okay.
Geordie Tweddle there, a man of very few words, but he loves his dogs, and as I say, his grandfather, Johnny Little, has been involved in the sport forever. On his birthday, will he ever forget that?
There is no way in the world he'll ever forget this night. And not a man of many words, but I can tell how excited he is there. What a night, what a birthday.
Let's take a look at the replay. Analysing falls out of the boxes. She's Salacious begins well, but so too does Light and Lily. And as they go through the first turn, She's Salacious gets up underneath Light and Lily, and from there you probably thought the favourite wins.
Probably did, Duke, but the big thing in Light and Lily's favour is her strength, and you did see her really hit a flat spot mid-race, and that's when She's Salacious went for the accelerator and pinched 3/4 of a length on her. But she stayed with that in, striking range on the home corner, and then she just knuckled down in the latter stages, and she was just simply too strong, Duke.
And she's run up to a PB. She ran 29.84 winning here. She's a two-time winner with 7 mile, now a 3-time winner for Light and Lily, who is by, again, champion sire, Barcia Bale out of Queen of Siam's. It's a real homebred greyhound, this one, Light and Lily. I think it's his dad and his brother that are actually involved in the ownership, along with a couple of others, G. Russell and B. Smith. Congratulations, guys. Light and Lily, $75,000 they pocket for the Group 1 Peter Mosman Opal. And look, for Mickey Hardman, Fernando's glory in analysing. Analysing falls out of the box, as we said, pre-race. She steps 9 times out of 10 on the biggest stage tonight. That was the night she decides to miss it.
She completely and utterly bombed the jump. We've never seen her actually do that, Duke. She didn't even miss it. She walked out, and she was never a hope. And that's where the race changed complexion, because Light and Lily began well and was going up the centre of the track and had fresh air. If Analysing had come out like she normally does, she's charging over and putting the pressure on coming across Light and Lily. So Analysing was the big key to the race. Walking out, it changed it all in a moment or two.
She's Salacious, lost no admirers, running second. Ziggy Star had its chance. It was parked behind them, and I thought it was a real live hope of winning down the back straight. And we've seen it before, and we'll see it again. The outside box actually brought Sophie Sarr in undone, I thought.
Yeah, it did. And she didn't begin all that well either, Duke. She needed to begin better than what she did. To get across from box 8 here at Whitworth Park, you've got to come out cleanly. She probably missed it a length. And as Analysing out the back there, missed it by probably 2 or 3. As we go into the back straight, Light and Lily had a narrow lead, but this is where the acceleration of She's Salacious came into play. But she stayed with her. And she was just that little too strong in the latter part.
Yeah, and again, look, greyhounds of the calibre of She's Salacious, Ziggy Star and Sophie Sarren lost no admirers. $29.70 the win, $7.80 the place for the winner of the Group 1 Peter Mosman Opal, which was Light and Lily. 104 She's Salacious, 220 Ziggy Star, 8 runs fourth, and that is Sophie Sarren. And the first 4 pays $3,968. Needless to say, neither you or I or a few others had any share of that.
Are you alive in the quaddie?
No, I'm not. I can tell you I spent 200 on the quaddie and I am duck egg after the first leg, like plenty of others as well. Don't tell me you're still alive.
I would have had to have taken the field to be alive, Duke, after Light and Lily. Look, I thought she was a rough chance. But if I was playing in my quaddie, I only had 3 or 4 chances, so I couldn't find her. I'd like to be still alive, Duke, because you've got a good dividend coming up.